I hope all of you has registered, right? Can you please confirm me one by one, whoever done this registration? So if anybody joined little bit late, I'm just sharing a link in the chat. Okay. So please click on that link. Once you are opening that link, so there is an option register now will come. So can all of you please do a registration? Then if you done, please send me a message, done message. Okay. So let's start with a small introduction about myself. My name is Ram Buyapati. I have around 13 years of IT experience. And in this 13 years of experience, I work for SQL Server, MSBA stack, and Power BI stack, and Azure Data Engineering stack as well. Okay, these are all the technologies what I've been working, and I have 7 years of IT experience over here. In this 7 years of experience, I have started this EClasses training institution. We had a lot of placements and we had a lot of trainings to the students from different countries as well. Okay, so this is the introduction about myself. I want to take a quick introduction from everyone because the others can able to understand about the profiles, what kind of people are trying to learn this course. So this kind of introduction will help to the other people to understand about their profile as well. Okay, so what I'm expecting from all of you, just give me your name and what is your education qualification, and if you are working, so on which technology, how many years of experience you have. Okay, so I just need this kind of introduction. Let's go one by one. Okay, so simply I can, yeah. So please, one by one, go ahead about your introduction. Let's start with Anil Meda. Can you please go ahead?
Hi, sir.
Hi.
Hello. Good afternoon. Good morning, everyone. Myself, Nara from Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. I completed BTech at Western University from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. That's it. Thank you for
Yeah.
this opportunity.
So did you fill the form? Did
Yes,
you?
sir.
Okay, right. Thank you. Next, Babu BC or Gangineni Mallikarjuna. Mallikarjuna, can you please go ahead? Krishna Shiva Malati Muniswamy. Yeah, go ahead, Shiva. Okay, I think you have some mic issue. Okay, no worries. So I think many people having the mic issues. So okay, no problem. But I'm requesting all of you, please fill that form, the registration form by everyone. So only 11 people has filled that form.
Hi, good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning. Very good
Sir, I'm
morning.
Shamantamani Singha and I am from Guwahati. So I have completed my arts graduation from Guwahati University.
Okay,
I have worked for 2 years with SQL and PySpark. Now I'm trying to upgrade myself, upskill myself. So that's why I want to learn Azure Data Engineering.
very good, very good. A good decision. And yeah, did you fill the form?
Yes, sir. I did.
Okay. There are few people not yet done. Can all of you please complete as early as possible? I shared the link again.
Actually, I have to ask one question. I have a concern.
Yeah, go ahead.
Two concerns. That is, will my background actually affect on my career? And second is like, uh, I took this demo class, but I won't be joining the class up till this end of of this month.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Uh, um, so yeah, for the first one, can you just give me a brief?
So your background means like you are asking about your education qualification.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So what is your qualification?
So I have graduated with arts, political science honors.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
See,
Uh,
uh, the background will be checked when you are first time joining the job.
mm,
Once you are joining the job and once you
mm,
gain some experience,
mm.
then the companies will not look on your education qualification. They will look on always your experience and what technologies you have worked and whether you have the work experience or not. Okay, so that is
Okay.
not a issue. You don't need to worry about that.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, right, right. Thank you. Okay, guys. I hope all of you has filled that form, but few people not yet done. Because I want to talk with everyone after this session. I will call to everyone, and you guys can able to share your number in that registration form, whatever I shared the link. Then I will call to everyone whoever registered over there.
Hi, Ram.
I share.
This is Sriram.
I
Um, I have I mean, like, I have uh, computer science uh, background.
okay,
I have overall 7 years of experience in IT. Um, Currently, I'm working as RPL DBA. So I want to switch to data engineering platform. So that's where I have registered. Yes.
okay, okay. Very good, very good. Okay, guys. I will give some time at the ending again to ask the questions over here. Okay, I will give some time at the ending to ask the questions. Now, so I have already given some experience about my profile. My name is Rambo Ipati, 13 years of experience in the IT industry and 7 years of experience in the trainings experience. And mostly I have worked on these technologies from last 13 years and I started this website of EClasses.com as well. Okay. So I have seen so many students from last 7 years, like they are coming from different kind of background. So some people they are like completed their graduation or any PG long back, like 2010 or 2005 or 2015 or 2023. So in between when they have completed their engineering or any graduation, then later some people are working in a non-IT and some people are having some career gap. That means they are working on a business. They are not working any job. So some people are working in IT, but they are working for a different technology. So these kind of people, so when they're working in non-IT, and some people don't have any career gap, it's all about like a business they are doing. and some people are working in a technology currently, but the technology is not good in the market. They want to switch their career to the IT. So these kind of people mostly I have observed, they want to upgrade their skill, or some people they want to enter into IT industry. And definitely this course, whatever you are trying to learn, that Azure Data Engineering course is more suitable. This Azure Data Engineering course is more suitable for the people who wants to enter into IT industry newly without having any experience, and the people who are having experience on non-IT, but they want to move to IT because of very less salaries in the non-IT, and there is no proper growth. And the people whoever is working already on the IT, but the technology what they are working, it seems like there is no future for that, and there is no new opportunities. It is very a legacy technology, older technology. So those kind of people also can able to migrating or learning and upgrading into Azure Data Engineering course. But to get a success, to get the expectations, whatever you have in your mind, and to become a software engineer with a very good package in the market, so we should have very clear map for the learning of the Azure Data Engineering courses. So many people are learning the courses, but they were not succeed. The reason because they don't have a clear roadmap, and they are not finding the right course. The success, there are three formulas to get a success to become a software engineer. The very first one is you should identify the best course in the market. You should identify the best course. Best course in the sense demanded course in the market. We need to identify the demanded course. 50% of your success is identifying a best course. The next one is the best institution or the best mentor. This is also very uh, interesting thing, because you are identifying a good course, but you are learning in a wrong institution, a wrong mentor, then you will not succeed, because they will not provide you a clear roadmap from day one starting learning to the ending of the getting the job over here. So that is the reason what I'm suggesting, try to identify a best course. Definitely people who have joined in this training, you all are interested about Azure Data Engineering. So you already 50% of success completed, because the course what you have chosen is very very high demand in the market currently. I can say a few things about this course, why it is demanding. I have seen so many people from US, from other countries, they were trying to learn this Azure Data Engineering course. The people who ever lost the job because of some recession in the US, those people are trying to upgrade their skill. They're experienced people. When they're trying to upgrading their skill, they were identifying Azure Data Engineering is the best course in the market. Azure Data Engineering is the best course in the market. And the best institution that you can decide, I can't say. But how we are the best, what are all the things we are providing to you to get the job? We have very clear roadmap designed in this Azure Data Engineering course. The reason because every institution is providing a training. Correct? They will give you some course content, and they are going to provide you some training, like 40 hours or 50 hours or 60 hours. After the completion of the training, then are you going to get the job once this training is completed immediately? Definitely no. The reason because the people whoever is coming from this non-IT background, let's for example they have 3 years of experience in non-IT. So these guys, whoever completing this Azure Data Engineering course, they are going to utilize their non-IT experience into this IT experience. Some people who are having the career gap, those people are going to keep some kind of a experience, because you are not a fresher, you have some career gap. So those kind of people are so going to utilize 3 to 4 years of experience, correct? So such kind of people, and some people already working in IT 5 years or 6 years or 10 years on the different technology, but they want to change their job with Azure Data Engineering. So out of 10 years, from last 3 to 4 years, they are going to showcase their profile into Azure Data Engineering. In such kind of situation, if you don't have a clear map of learning, then it is difficult to understand the concepts and to get a real-time exposure and cracking the interview. So that is the reason I have designed two programs to the students. So some people will get a job with program 1. Some people are looking more assistance from us to get the job. So I will explain you what is the program 1 and what is the program 2. The program 1, what we are going to offer over here, it is something similar like all the other institutions, whatever the regular training they are providing, but we are adding some more things comparing to other institutions in the program 1. So what exactly this program 1? Program 1 is all about, it's a Azure Data Engineering 60 hours duration of the program. We can say it's a 2 months of the program. Okay, it's a 2 months of the program, 60 hours. We are going to conduct the live sessions, the live classes. The classes are going to be Monday to Friday. The classes are going to be Monday to Friday based on the demand and based on the students' availability. We can plan sometimes on the weekends as well if you need it. The session is going to be daily 1 hour. The sessions are going to be daily 1 hour, and every day once the class completed, every day once the live class is completed, within 30 minutes, the recording of all the classes will be provided to every student. And also we are going to provide daily class notes as well. And also we are going to provide each topic with the interview questions and answers. And also I'm going to explain you about the one real-time project flow we are going to include inside this one. And also we are going to give you 5 hours how to prepare for the interview. How to prepare for the interview. How to crack the interview when you are attending the interview as well. And also we are going to provide you a sample resume as well, and we are going to provide the doubts clarification. Ideally, many of the institutions, when you are joining in online program, they were not going to providing you the assistance of the doubts clarification after the sessions. But here we have a e-classes mobile app chat is there. We have our own e-classes mobile app, and all of you can able to install the e-classes mobile app, and we are going to conduct our live sessions also inside that mobile app only. And all the recordings also you will get the lifelong access inside this mobile app only. Inside this mobile app only. And daily class notes, everything we are going to make a single platform to make the things available in single platform, that is our mobile app. So inside the mobile app we have a chat option as well. You guys can able to join the chat, and you can able to message to any time when you are practicing if you have any doubts as well. Okay, so this is the first program 1 what we are covering over here. And what is the course content we are going to cover inside this Azure Data Engineering? If you guys wants to see that course content, simply the link whatever I shared you, right? So inside that link I can show you what are all the topics I'm going to cover inside this course. I'm going to cover Azure storage account, 2 hours I'm going to spend on this one. Azure Data Lake 2 hours. Azure SQL 3 hours. Azure Synapse Dedicated SQL Pool 3 hours. Azure Data Factory 20 hours, Azure Databricks we are going to spend over here, and Azure Logic Apps, Active Directory, DevOps, Azure Admin Security, and we are going to cover in this course Power BI for 3 hours as well. How to design the Power BI reports and dashboards, and everything we are going to cover inside this one. If you want to see the full detailed course content, simply you can go to best offerings for you here in the bottom. See, there is a explore course content over here. See, if you are simply clicking on this explore this course content, so inside here you will get in detail course content what we are going to cover inside the training, and each scenarios, what are all the scenarios we are covering, everything I have mentioned inside this course content over here. Okay, so whoever having this link already I shared with you for that registration link, right? The same link you can able to get it over here. If anybody wants to speak with me one on one about your career, you can click on this talk with trainer. And I have written two books as well, Azure Data Engineering step by step book, and also I have written one interview book also. Okay, and if you want to see the full demo video, you can able to watch the full demo video as well here. And this is our e-classes environment where you can watch, like this is how we are going to providing the cubicles to every student to sit and practicing in our premises as well. Okay, so this is the program one what we were this is the program one what we were offering over here. Inside this program we are going to have our environment. This is our environment, and to see the course content you need to click on this explore course content. And if anybody wants to speak with me, you can click on the talk with the trainer. So I'm going to share this link again to everyone over here. Okay, I'm going to share this link to everyone. You guys can get it. This link having all the information over here. This link having all the information over here. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do, the program one, coming to the program 2. So we are clear about the program one, right? What are all the things we are going to providing to you? So why we need program 2 is required. So many of the people are completing the training, but because of many reasons they were not practicing the things, and they were not they were not uh, getting the confidence. The reason because most of the people they are going to put 3 to 4 years of experience on this one. The moment when you are going to keep the 3 to 4 years of experience, you should have very confident on getting the job, right? So how can you get the job? You should have very confident on preparing the interview, preparing the interview, and you should have very confidence on the preparing the interview, and preparing for the preparing for the real time program. You should have a clear exposure on the real time program as well. I mean, the real time scenarios you need to be practice. You should know the real time work, how the work is in the real time, and how to crack the interview. Okay, how to build effective resume preparation, and we also needs to be provide some references for the jobs. So to make this kind of assistance, we have conducted the second program. The program name is Azure Data Engineering Real Time Program. Real Time Program here. So what exactly this real time program, and how much duration this is, and what is the eligibility criteria for the Azure Data Engineering real time program, the program 2. The eligibility criteria for this program 2 is, the eligibility criteria for this program 2 is at least 50 percentage of the program on completion. 50 percentage of the program 1 completion, you can join the program 2, or minimum 50 percentage of the completion you are eligible to join the program 2. So what we are going to do in the program 2, in this program 2, for every 4 students, okay, going to group up the 4 students. For every 4 students, we will keep one mentor. What this mentor will do, this mentor daily he will take one stand up call, and daily he will take one status call over here. So what they are going to discuss in the stand up call and status call in the morning and evening, he is going to make a practical sessions with you, 150 scenario based complex tasks what we were not covering in our training as well. He is going to explore more real time oriented kind of tasks. He wants to making a practical with you. How many days it is going to be happen? This is going to be happen the first 15 days. The first 15 days, the 150 scenario based complex tasks we are going to perform. The next thing is about, we are going to, once you are finishing this 150 tasks, you will get a good confidence. You will get a good confidence over here, like practically you will get the experience. Once you have that experience, you can go with the crack the interview. Crack the interview. Like we are going to make you the next 15 days. Next 15 days, we are more focusing on the interview preparation. Like what are the interview questions they will ask in each and every topic wise, and also one real world project we are going to make you hands on. We have to perform complete this one real time project as well in the next 10 days, next 15 days. Then finally, next 10 days we are going to conduct some mock interviews over here. We are going to conduct some mock interviews over here. With this completion of these two, you are going to be attending some mock interviews, because without attending these mock interviews, if you are directly attending the live interviews, some interview calls you will be lost. So to avoid this kind of situation, we are conducting some mock interviews as well. Okay? Then we are going to help you to build a resume also. Ideally, the resume preparation means how you are going to do. Ideally, you are going to prepare a resume in a Word document. But what we were doing over here, we are going to prepare a resume for you, prepare a resume for you like a website. I can show you one website over here how we can build a resume. You can do this resume yourself without need of anyone help. You can develop a resume like a website over here. So we were making one platform preparing of the resume like a website that you can edit anytime, that you can prepare anytime. And some companies are posting their jobs in my platform. That time automatically our resume will be picked over there. So that kind of platform also we were offering over here. Okay, so these are all the programs what we are offering, because see, technically there's many people are delivering the things, but if you don't know the roadmap of how to learn until you are getting a job kind of support, then there is no use of that. That is the reason I'm concentrating more on the roadmap of the Azure Data Engineering course. I'm concentrating more on the roadmap of the Azure Data Engineering over here. If you see, after completion of this training, like if you want to do any kind of a certification on this course as well, after completion of this Azure Data Engineering, you need to perform the certification exam DP203. So our team will you guide you how to complete this DP203 certification guidance as well. What are the DP203 certification guidance also? Our team is going to help you over here. Our team is going to help you to complete the DP 203 certification. Got it? Perfect. So this is the roadmap till now what we discussed. Now coming to the part of what exactly Microsoft Azure Data Engineering. Before learning of this course, we need to understand what exactly a Microsoft Azure Data Engineering, what are the roles and responsibilities of a Azure Data Engineering, what are all the course content we need to learn, why this Azure Data Engineering having more demand in the market. Okay, I hope everyone knows about this Microsoft Azure Data Engineering course is a cloud related course, correct? Okay, so it is a cloud related course, but what exactly cloud computing? You should know very clearly about this Azure Data Engineering course. You should know very clearly about, before understanding this Azure Data Engineering, what is a on-premises and what is a cloud computing. You should know about these two things very clearly, then only you can able to understand it over here. What is a cloud computing? What is a cloud computing? What is a premises? A simple example. You know, the earlier days when you want to implement any project, any software related project, if you want to implement, what are all the things you required? First, you need infrastructure, then after hardware, then after software. So, this infrastructure, hardware, software, everything you need to buy, correct? You need to buy. Let's take a simple example. I want to run a photo studio. To run the photo studio, definitely there should be some editing team is required, and you need some storage as well. Storage means the memory to store all the photos, videos, and audios. All right, that is called hardware. And also you need a softwares. You need a software for what? For editing the photos. For editing the photos or videos. We need a software for editing the photos or videos. Then after you need a infrastructure to set up all these hardware softwares. We need infrastructure to set up all these hardwares and softwares over here. We need infrastructure to make this hardware and softwares over here. Infrastructure means like you need some internet and networking and everything we need it over here. To implement all these things, first what you need to do, you have to put some capital investment. You need a capital investment over here to buy all these softwares and hardwares. Second thing is you need to spend some amount for maintenance cost as well, because you have to maintain all these hardware softwares, right? And also any kind of new features are arising, then you need to upgrade manually. You need to upgrade these things manually over here, correct? Then after whatever the features you are upgrading manually, and any kind of for example, my photo studio is operating in Hyderabad. but a team wants to work from Bangalore also to perform the software edits or to access this data. Is it possible? No. You can't connect from anywhere. You can't connect from anywhere. The reason because this entire setup we have done in Hyderabad location. But if anybody wants to implement and perform the video edits, the data what I stored inside the Hyderabad studio, you can't connect it over here, right? So these are the problems we have over here. How to overcome all these things? It is more investment process, and also it is more maintenance cost, and you need to put always some extra effort on this one. Okay, so to overcome all these things, we should have a cloud computing. What do you mean by cloud computing? A cloud computing means instead of setting up this infrastructure, hardware, software, okay, instead of setting up this infrastructure, hardware, and software, everything in everything in your local, and maintaining of all these things, simply some company, some third party company, what they will do, they will set up everything. They will set up everything means infra, hardware, softwares, all this required hardware, software, infra, they will set up everything in their premises. That means in their data centers. Every company having a data center. In their data centers, they will set up all these things. So what you need to do is you have to access access the services provided by the third party company from their data centers remotely. What I'm going to do, you need to access whatever the service you need from the third party company through their data centers remotely from a website. Can I say one best example for this one? If you want to store your data in a photo studio, instead of saving in your pen drive or hard disk in your computer, can I suggest you to store every data in a Google Drive? Everyone knows about the Google Drive, right? So what I'm trying to say, better you can able to save your data in a Google Drive, and instead of installing a softwares for photos editing or video editing in your local computer, there are so many softwares available in a web to perform edit operations. Okay, to perform the edit operations, we have so many softwares available over here. Simply you can goes to www.canva.com. So Canva company is offering you a software, directly you can log in and you can edit your videos, and whatever the data you want to store, simply you can go to the Google Drive, and inside you can able to store the data, upload the data whenever you want, you can access. What is the advantage of these things? The advantage of these things is you no need to pay you don't need to buy a softwares initially. Simply you are going to pay based on the monthly usage, based on the monthly usage. And so there is no capital investment, no capital investment. There is no capital investment over here. It's going to be a monthly usage. Based on the monthly how much you are using, just pay for that. No capital investment. It's going to be monthly usage. And the next thing is about the other disadvantage with on premises is maintenance cost. You no need to pay any maintenance, no maintenance, because this Google Drive or this software Canva, any companies, the softwares and hardwares, everything they will maintain. You no need to worry about that. No maintenance cost. And also any new features are coming, the Google Drive company or this Canva company, they are upgrading their softwares automatically. Upgradation of the softwares automatically. We can able to upgrade of these softwares automatically. And the final one is you can access from any location. For example, I have a data in a Google Drive. Is it possible to access that data from anywhere? Yes. You can access the data from Hyderabad. You can access the data from Bangalore. You can access from other locations as well. So this is how we are going to perform. This is how we are going to perform the things over here. Okay, perfect. Now, now I'm going to use the cloud computing. What are the major cloud computing companies available in the market? One is about the Microsoft company, the another one Amazon, the next one Google. These three companies are very popular currently, providing the hardware, softwares, and infrastructure, everything to the customers. Customers means like you and me to implement their projects. So Microsoft company have their own website to offer the softwares or hardwares as a services, and they started this business with the brand name Microsoft Azure. Amazon also started with the brand name AWS. Google also started with the brand name GCP. AWS stands for Amazon Web Services. AWS stands for Amazon Web Services. GCP stands for Google Cloud Provider. Microsoft brand name is Azure. So these three companies are currently offering 200 plus services inside the portals. Okay, that's for example, let's take Microsoft Azure company. They have their own portal www.portal.azure.com. Okay, so let me goes to that portal. I will try to log in inside. See here, this is the portal we have in the Microsoft Azure. So this Microsoft Azure company is going to offering you, oh I'm sorry, okay, let me go. So need to goes to portal.azure.com. Okay, so inside this portal, yeah, use a different account. Yeah, so you also need to log into this Microsoft Azure portal, and inside this Azure portal we have so many services available. Okay, we have so many services available over here. So whatever the services it is offering, if you want to see all the services, simply you can goes to the all services. So simply click on this all services, and inside all these services there are almost 200 plus services available. Out of these 200 plus services, okay, out of these 200 plus services, are you going to learn all the 200 plus services? See here, these are all the services they are going to offer. Are you going to learn all these services? Definitely no. Why? Because whenever you are going to learn all these services, that means when you want to become a software engineer, you are trying to learn all the software courses what we have in the IT industry over here. When you have a all the software courses in IT industry, are you going to learn all the courses? No, definitely. In this Microsoft Azure also, there are so many services available. We are not going to learn all the services. So, which services we need to learn and what kind of job we need to apply. So, for that, what we have done, we were categorizing of the services based on the industry requirement and based on the job. We have categorized these things into under the Microsoft Azure. We have different kind of jobs available. So, what are those jobs available in the um, under this Azure Data Engineering course over here? So we have like four different kind of jobs available under this Microsoft Azure. One is about Azure developer. The second one is about Azure data engineer, Azure admin, Azure DevOps engineer. These are the four different kind of jobs available. So which job is more suitable for you? You can able to learn. According to that, what services you need to learn. So the 200 plus services covering under this four courses. But but according to your profile or your interest and demand, which course is more suitable for us? Let's take Azure developer. Azure developer is going to develop the apps. Apps means web apps or mobile apps or the applications. One example, in a supermarket. Okay, I have a supermarket. Inside the supermarket, you can see billing counters, right? You have so many billing counters. Inside the billing counter, you have application, billing application. Who will develop that? Azure developer will develop. So the people mostly whoever having Java, .NET background, so they are going to focusing on the Azure developer course. They are going to more focusing on the Azure developer course. The moment when you are coming to Azure data engineer, what the data engineer will do, whatever the billing counter we have, we will receive some transactions data, right? Business data. So Azure data engineer is going to focus on the business data storage and business data processing. For example, I have so many supermarkets in different countries. Supermarket 2, supermarket 1, supermarket 1, supermarket 2. In every supermarket, in every supermarket, we were getting some transactions data. We're getting some transactions data. Okay. Whatever the transactions data we were receiving from different countries. Let's, for example, this is from US. This is from India. The currency format of US is different and India is different. Correct? A data engineer, the business data from the different servers, he is going to processing. Processing means ETL. He is going to extracting the business data, extracting the business data from different locations, and applying the transformations means is the currency is USD. Here the currency is INR. Whatever the USD and INR, that I am going to loading into one place, extracting the business data from different locations, applying the transformations, and finally loading the data into one place. So this is called ETL. So a data engineer is going to do the ETL to take the data from different servers and storing into one place. Storing into one place. So to store the business data, to process the business data, we were using a different kind of services available inside the Microsoft Azure Data Engineering. Inside the Microsoft Azure, we have different services. One is about the storage account service, data lake, Azure SQL, Azure Synapse. These are used for storing of the data. This first two we are using for storing of the data in terms of a files. These two are using for storing of the data in terms of a database and tables. Then to do the ETL process, we are going to use ADF, Azure Data Factory, or we can use the data bricks. Data Factory is zero coding, just drag and drop. Databricks is you need to write down either SQL commands or PySpark commands. It is not a Python. It is more similar like, but it is very easy comparing to Python. In this course, I am going to teach you some basic PySpark and SQL things inside the Databricks. The basics onwards, I will focus more on the PySpark over here. So these are all the data engineering role. He is going to learn this course content, whatever the services. Let's, for example, if you want to see the services, whatever we have inside, like for example, if you want to see the storage account service, let's go to the storage account. See, there is a storage account. If you want to see the data factory, simply you can go to the data factory. So you can able to create a data factory service. So whichever you need, you can able to create that one. All right. So this is how we can able to learn as a data engineer. Now coming to the other two jobs, Azure admin. Admin is going to provide you morely security related things. DevOps engineer is going to more focusing on the project deployment, maintenance, all those things he will take care of that. So out of these four jobs, Azure data engineering is the more demand in the market. Azure data engineering is more demand in the market. Along with this Azure uh, data engineering role, few things related to admin, few things related to DevOps also I'm going to cover. Apart from this, I want to design some Power BI reports, whatever the business data you are getting, right? By using the business data, I want to design some reports and dashboards finally to the customer. So I'm going to teach you 3 hours on the Power BI as well, how to design the reports and dashboards over here. How to design the reports and dashboards over here. So these are all things we are going to cover inside this training. Then after, what I'm going to do, the final certification exam is DP 203 you have to do. So I'm going to take a session, regular sessions from tomorrow onwards. But what is the timing to start these regular sessions? Yes, we can decide tomorrow because whoever are interested this course, those people are going to join from tomorrow as well. But tomorrow I'm going to take the session at 10 a.m. IST, 10 a.m. only. In tomorrow session, we can speak with everyone. What is the feasible time for everyone? What is the feasible time for everyone to start daily classes from Monday? We can decide tomorrow. Okay, what time is the regular sessions? We can decide tomorrow in the tomorrow session. Okay, so please join tomorrow session. by using the same meeting link whatever we were using today. And I'm requesting by joining tomorrow's session, um, please download our eClasses mobile app. Please download our eClasses mobile app. I'm going to share the link how to download the mobile app as well. So in my website, you can see there is a mobile app option is there. Under this, you can, if you are using Android, click on this Google it on Google Play. If you are using iOS, click on this one, and it will ask you the organization code for registration process. You can enter this SUFKN. I'm just sharing this link as well in the chat group. Now, if you guys have any questions, you can able to ask the questions as well. If anybody joined late, then ideally, what the students are doing in our case, people will join the class in online. Once the class completed, they will come to the online. I mean, they will come to our office, and they will sit in our office. There are some mentors are sitting in our office. They are going to help you to clarify your doubts and practicing and everything you can do. Okay. Now we can ask the questions, guys. Any questions from anyone?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
After completing this course, how many years?
Ideally, this is going to be the expertise what we are providing is up to 3 to 4 years of experience we are going to provide. Like that much knowledge we are sharing up to 4 years.